Our FFA Chapter Tribute is brought to you by Pioneer, developing new generations of seed innovations for new generations of farmers. Pioneer, what's next happens here. Now we're going to talk to that next generation of agricultural leader. Joining us this week is Colton Roy. He's currently serving as the president of the Missouri FFA. And Colton, thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm glad to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about what prompted you to join FFA. Colton, what was it?
Well, coming from a rural agricultural community, I had a little bit of exposure to the industry, but not anything on too big of a level. So whenever I got to high school, my cousins had kind of been involved in FFA whenever they were high schoolers as well. So I decided to follow in their footsteps, and it wasn't too long before I fell in love with the organization. So I'm really glad that I decided to take that step.
So you fell in love with the organization, began working with your chapter, and then at some point, Colton, you decided to run for state leadership. What was it that made you want to take that step?
Originally, my advisor had pushed me to. It's something that I had been interested in for a little bit, but I'd never given too much consideration. However, whenever I was at the Public Speaking Academy, my junior year, I ran into a student that had a really big impact on my life, and I kind of, for the first time, stopped being a member taking from the organization and kind of stepped into that leadership role and helped guide him through the academy a little bit. And so I realized that it was something I really enjoyed and that I was capable of doing, so I took it to the next level.
And so now you are serving president of Missouri FFA. Colton, what are you looking forward to as the school year moves on?
Well, our convention is in 13 days, so we're wrapping up the end of my term, and I think it'll be really exciting to see all of the members come back together in Columbia and see their successes that they've had throughout the year, and then also watch the new team take on their role and just kind of follow along with them and see what impact they make throughout their year.
Colton, what advice would you have for folks who maybe haven't looked at FFA and need some help?
I think that it's important to take advantage of every single opportunity that you have to kind of find out what you like, and also to stay authentic to who you are. There's no stereotypical mold of an FFA member, and that's something that it took quite a while for me to figure out, but after I realized it, anyone can be a part of this organization, and there's something within it for everyone. And I think that's something that we need to talk about a little bit more so that more students can take advantage of the opportunities that we have here.
That is so true. There are some fantastic opportunities. Colton, do you hope to stay in the ag industry?
Yes, after graduation, I plan to go to law school, and then I want to return to a rural community and practice agricultural estate law with a focus in farm succession planning.
Well, we wish you the best, folks. That's Colton Roy, president of Missouri State FFA.